Hello everybody, welcome back to the Magic Academy. Today we're learning an awesome prediction card trick where you take half the deck, put it in your pocket, a spectator chooses a card, and you choose a matching card or a card that adds up to that number. It's an awesome effect. Very deceptive, fooled me multiple times. I didn't know how it was done. And when I saw the method, I was like, oh man, come on, I knew that. No, but I hope you guys will enjoy this. We'll get right into the performance. From there, we'll look at the explanation. And thank you as always for your support. All right, so for this card trick, the spectator can really shuffle these cards all they want. All the cuts, all the shuffle to their heart's content. From there, they cut the cards in half and they pick either pile. They take that pile and they can choose any card they want. In the meantime, you quickly memorize every single card, lock it in your mind, and place it in the pocket, like so. From there, we'll go ahead and select a card for the spectator because we have no one here. We have 5. We'll take card number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is that? A jack of diamonds. Now I got to find the mate. The thing is, I don't have even a jack in here, but let me get the suit first. Yeah, let me get a diamond out. Yeah, I think here, diamond was here. I know it's 1 and 4, but yo, we got a diamond. All right, that's pretty good. Now we need to get a total. So we don't have the jack, but we can get to 11. So what is that? A 3? I don't have a 3, but I think I do have a 2. Yeah, I think I got a 2 here. 6 cards down was a 2. Okay, there's a 2, so that's 10. Now we do have an ace, so we can get to 11. The ace was 6 from the bottom. So if we got that, that should be the ace to get to 11. How do we do? There we go, that's an ace. So we came as close as we could. A diamond and 11. Not bad. All right, before I tell you the explanation, how do you think it's done? How did I memorize those cards? Think, I'll give you a second. Pause. Okay, here we go. So I'm not that smart. I didn't memorize half the deck in 5 seconds. The secret lies in the setup. Here it is. An ace, a 2, a 4, and an 8. So these are placed in your pocket beforehand in the order of chased, which is club, hearts, spades, diamonds. And the great thing is with this trick, you actually have a chance to literally create a miracle. If they choose the ace of spades, you've got the ace of clubs immediately. If they choose the 2 of diamonds, you got the 2 of hearts. If they choose the 4 of clubs and the 8 of diamonds with the 8 of hearts. So you've got that chance, but then you also have the other 3 aces, the other 2 the other 2 twos, the other 3 twos, the other 3 fours, and the other 3 eights. So there's a pretty good chance that you're actually going to get a really good match. So for example, if they choose the 8 of clubs, you can say, well, look, I don't have the 8 of spades, but in my pocket I have the ace of clubs. And then from there, you'll remember that you can then pull out the 8 to get the matching number and the matching club. So those are the best outcomes. This is where the math comes in. You can see here that 8, 1, 2, and 4. Any combination of these cards will add up to any number in the deck. So for example, if they choose the king, you would pull out, and obviously start with the order, right? So this is in your pocket. Ace, 2, 4, 8. You say, okay, your card, I don't have a king in my pocket, but I do have a diamond. And so you first pull out the diamond from your pocket. And now you are 5 away from getting to a king, because that's 13, right? And what you do is you take out a 4 to get to 12, and then you take out the ace to get to 13. And so you can just do that, practice with all the different numbers, just to make sure you're feeling pretty good about it, confident about it, and it's all pretty straightforward. So here's the setup in your pocket as well, so you know. You got ace, 2, 4, 8, place that in your pocket, and then as you're placing half the deck into your pocket, you're placing it underneath those 4 cards, so the ace, 2, 4, 8 are at the top. So we can just run through a couple examples for you just so you can get the hang of it, right? I'm not even good at math and I can still do this pretty well, right? So for example, here's the 8 of hearts, right? That is the perfect setup where you can literally just feel for 1, 2, 3, 4, where you grab the 8 of diamonds and now you have the miracle match. Now that's the best outcome, obviously. That's gonna blow people away. But I'd say every outcome I think is just as impressive. That one obviously is what we'd love to see. So here's another example. Let's say the 5 of diamonds. So you say, okay, yeah, I think, yeah, we don't have a 5, but we can get a diamond. Let's match the suit first. So remember, clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds. So from there, you pull out the diamond. And you say, okay, since we don't have a 5, we have to add cards to get to the number 5. So in this instance, it's a 4 and an ace, so 4 and a 1. So you say, look, I think we have a 4. And so you're counting ace, 2, 4, the third card down. Okay, here's a 4, show that. And you say all that's remaining is an ace to get to 5. And yeah, I think that one is, 12 cards down, whatever it is you want to say. And in reality, it's just on the top. And then from there, you just grab that, you say, and there's the ace to get to 5. So just play with that. It's super deceptive. It's so simple, yet so powerful. It can work with any selection. They can shuffle the cards. Really fools everybody. Hope you like it. Subscribe for more. We'll see you next time.